Hello everybody, how is it going? This is Des and welcome to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you are my supporter, thank you so much guys for the continuous understanding and patience while you are waiting for my next upload. Okay, so before I discuss the topic in this video, I would like to ask you first, if you are someone who is into an LDR, long distance relationship with a Filipina, if you are dating a Filipina now, or you're planning to meet them soon, or you are currently with your Filipina, if your answer is yes, this video is going to be really useful for you because the topic in this video is about the material things that a Filipina might request from a foreign boyfriend or fiance or husband. Okay, so probably you already have an idea, and some of these things have already requested by your Filipina. Okay, so before I start with the first material thing that she might ask from you, I just want to clarify this, everybody, that the goal of this video is to educate you, the foreign viewer that I have, and this is not to to bash or to say something in a passive aggressive manner to a Filipina, okay? Because well, this happens to everybody, parents, girlfriends, boyfriends. Our loved ones ask something from us, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'm gonna give my opinion later. So let's start with the first one. Okay, in no particular order, the first one is rhinoplasty or nose job. Okay, so for some of you, probably you haven't heard about a Filipina's insecurity about her nose. So, but many of you guys listening to this have already learned that nose is the number one, should I say, if not number one, maybe number two in the most should I say most complained part of the body of a Filipina. Okay, and if you have watched my videos before, I explained something about colonial mentality. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is, a Filipino with so much insecurity about their nose might ask you to help them to have to undergo a nose job operation or not rhinoplasty, so that it will look like a foreigner's nose, or there will be a change in their nose bridge, and their flared nostrils or wide nose will look cuter or smaller. Okay, so I don't have much thing to say about this, and just to remind you guys that it will be only be you who can tell if they deserve these things. You are the one who can tell if they really need this, or if it is just a waste of money, right? So let's go on to number two. Number two is a very typical request by a lot of Filipinas. It's a brand new phone. Okay, I didn't specify any brands here because each Filipina has their own judgment about, what brand is a good brand, or maybe for them they want something that has, three cameras, or maybe they prefer a phone that has large capacity or memory. So it depends on their needs or whatever. Okay, so very typical request by a Filipina, because this is something that they can brag about. Okay, so you might think that I am being too rude here or what, but there are a lot of Filipinas that they just want to have an expensive phone, for no reason. If they're gonna say, yeah, I just want to have a 30,000 peso worth of phone, yeah, why not? I mean, why not if she deserves it, right? But you got to think of um, where can she use it, you know? Yeah, okay, if you can consider bragging as a reason, go for it. And so it's up to you if you're gonna give a phone or you're gonna wait for her to request one. Okay, so let's head on to number 3. Okay, for number 3, this is going to be exciting because this thing is also considered as a social status symbol in the Philippines. So I am referring to the dental braces or veneers or dentures for her parents. Okay, so I think yes, the picture is here. So we will understand more about what topic we're discussing right now. And this might not be really important for a Filipina, but you know, for every one of us, for a lot of us, when we smile, it brings out, the expression that we portray. Our smile gives others joy, and especially when they see our teeth, right? So, for a Filipino with crooked teeth, she might feel insecure about it, and you know, and might request this rather than a phone or a rhinoplasty. Okay, so by the way, guys, in the Philippines, if you're going to ask me how much is the dental braces now, the last time that I went to a dentist, so I asked about this. So I was told it's 30,000 pesos just for one, let us say, the upper part, so including the lower part of the teeth. So it's going to be 60,000 pesos or more. It depends on which clinic or dental clinic orthodontist you're gonna go to. Number 4 is not really posh or expensive, and it could be just a little treat for her family. So I am referring to a vacation. Okay, we will only have a problem in this one if she prefers to have a vacation in an expensive place or resort. So speaking of vacation, this also includes island hopping. So you have to prepare your budget or wallet and talk about this with your Filipina because, there's nothing wrong with family treat, especially that's gonna be your first time to meet her parents. Okay, the problem's gonna be like a monthly vacation, like you just came back from Boracay and the next week she wants to go to Palawan, El Nido, and next month she wants to try the 100 Islands in Pangasinan, or maybe after Christmas she wants to try Baguio City, or and endless request, or Valentine's Day she wants to go to Ilocos, on summer she wants to try Cebu, and so on and so forth. All right. So before I continue, I just want to to educate you that there is nothing wrong with this. Okay, it's gonna be your decision, and actually, it's better that you guys would just give something than waiting for her to request. Or you can also talk about this so you will not have misunderstanding with your Filipina. Okay, well, we will only have a problem on these requests if all of these things are something that she would like to have. So we have more in the list. So let's head on to the next one. The next one is no surprise. New gadgets. Okay, so we have talked about the phone earlier. And for new gadgets, this can be a new laptop for her. Maybe she's still studying. I don't know. Maybe that's for her child if she's a single mother. Or maybe she just want to have a laptop. Okay, the gadgets also include maybe professional cameras. We don't know where she's gonna use that, but Yes, I just included it here. Camera. What else? GoPro. We also have a tablet, um, an expensive or pricey pair of headphones, a desktop computer, no, and other gadgets. Okay, so well, when it comes to requesting things, this is part of the relationship. I mean, even the Western women request something from their husbands, right? And but guys, you just have to observe as well. You know, maybe that little request, these small things will become bigger later on, and you you are not, should you say, monitoring it. You're not checking your spendings, and until she requests for bigger and more expensive stuff, so that will be, I guess there's something wrong with that, and for me that's a big red flag. Okay, so let's head on to the next one. All right, for the next one, it's hairy bond or Brazilian blowout for her hair or salon makeover. This is a little bit affordable for you, and maybe she just wants to have a beautiful hair, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe she doesn't really go to a salon, or have her nails done, or have her hair treat or rebonded, or it will be rebonded for the first time. Okay, and for a lot of Filipinas, our hair is, something that we want to showcase. For us, having a long hair is something to brag about, because it makes us feel beautiful, makes us look beautiful, and yeah, we know guys love it too. Okay, so speaking of the price of the hair rebond, it depends in every salon. So there's a what the minimum that I know is 1,000 pesos above and above. So it still depends on, the length of her hair. So like mine, my hair is like uh, almost in my yeah, it's a butt length hair already. But I don't know if I'm gonna have a rebond, but yeah, it depends on the Filipina. No, it depends on the level of her insecurities, how confident she is, because the more she's insecured, I'm pretty sure more things that she's gonna request from you. Not only hairy bond, yeah, can be, glutathione drips, your whitening pills, rhinoplasty, liposuction, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's head into the next one. Get ready because the next one is a brand new house and lot. Okay, like what I've said earlier, this is in no particular order. So this thing could be a request after what? After years of being together. Or maybe she doesn't want to live together with her parents, extended families, and she's having problems. She noticed that it's not anymore convenient to live with a lot of people under the same roof, which actually I prefer that you guys have separate house. Okay, so asking for a new house, there's a pros and cons here. Well, I cannot elaborate a lot of the cons, but one of the disadvantage that I can, yeah, that I can mention is you cannot own land. Land, yeah. For those who haven't heard of that, again, I'm gonna repeat: a foreigner or an expat cannot own a land here. Okay, there are special cases. Okay, you can just Google that, ask others, join forums and Facebook group pages. You will learn a lot from them. So, for a brand new house and lot, you might need you know, you might need a Filipino wife, or yeah, you have to trust your girlfriend or fiance in case you are planning to buy a new house and lot. Well, optional. Another thing is you just have to rent a house. Okay, I think that's the best thing to do if you don't really wanna, invest much. So, in my other videos, I have mentioned, you know, invest what you can afford to lose, and don't blame every Filipina that you encounter if they have, you know, if they have got a lot of things from you. It's you can decide. You are a big boy now. You don't need another person to remind you what to do. So if you're not ready to lose much, then don't spend much, don't invest. Okay, so let's have the next one. The next one is groceries for her family. Okay. Well, for this one, there's nothing wrong. And I think this could be a small gift for your future in laws, whatever happens between the two of you in the future. Because, grocery is about food, consumables, edibles, right? And I believe that, what? 2,000 peso grocery, it's not gonna break her bank, and her family will be really happy because they will, should I say, they will not touch the next month's budget, or they will not struggle looking for something for the next month's food supply, stocks, and whatever. So I think this is a good gift for your future in-laws. Okay, rather than treating them in an expensive pizza parlor, or buying something that they cannot really use. I'm really sorry about that noise. Okay. So when you say groceries for her family, why not? Right? So this is going to be really helpful for them for the next 30 to 45 days if they really use it well. So we will only have a problem in this if she will request this every week or every month. So guys, you have to plan really carefully because you never know that that Filipina that you have met, or your girlfriend, she's using you as the family's ATM, and because you are too generous and too kind, then you are unconscious of what's going on, and she will just tell you, hey, I think I want to help my parents because they're struggling right now. My small brothers and sisters, they're gonna starve next week. We don't have enough budget. Maybe you want to sponsor, or she will tell you, can I borrow some money? I will just pay you later on. Yeah, how can she pay you, right, if she is jobless? Okay, so be careful. And that's all for this item. So let's head on to the next one. Okay, for this item, this is definitely gonna break your bank or savings. It depends on you guys. So the next one, what am I laughing? Okay, a brand new car, or a family van, family car, or a motorbike for her father or brother, or for her. Okay, so this is a little bit, a heavy request, and something that's, too fancy, a fancy gift to give, especially if you just have met face to face. What I'm trying to say is LDR is different. If you have started in LDR, long distance relationship, like you have chatted for a year and a half or two, and you are, you have met now and you are together for just few months. I'm not sure how fancy this is for you, but This is another social status symbol here in the Philippines. Because once a family has a car, a fancy model, bright red or jet black, whatever brand, as long as it's brand new, they will be looked up like rich people. It's up to them how they handle their life, but just just ask yourself, is this really worth it? Do your Filipina deserves this if she requests this, this item, this thing, and the two of you are just together for what, a couple of months, year, and does her family really need this car? Okay, so it's up to you guys. At the end of the day, the decision is yours. Oh wow, I have more than 6 items here, but let's continue. The next one is brand new appliances. Okay, let's elaborate or enumerate. What do I have here? Okay, from air fryer, bread toaster, osterizer, microwave oven, electric mixer, handheld mixer, blender, fruit mixer, rice cooker, coffee maker. If she bakes a cake, yeah, why not? Mixer, yeah. What else? A new fridge. Well, Filipinos say frigider, okay? So maybe she's gonna include, what else? A new stove, an electronic stove, electric, what do you call that? Yeah, electrical thermos, right? Water heater, and endless appliances. Yeah, maybe 5, 10, I don't know. Okay. Again, there's nothing wrong with giving gifts to someone, especially we love them and we know they deserve what we give to them, right? Or maybe if they request something and we know they deserve it, of course, we're going to be really happy because, we know that they will appreciate whatever we give to them. The problem with these appliances is, how much and how many can you afford to buy? When are you going to stop? Because if she would request an oven toaster or bread toaster today, maybe next week she's gonna need a microwave oven. Yeah, I mean, what is that for, right? You have to ask as well. If she wants to request for an osterizer or fruit blender, fruit mixer, then what is that for? Because yeah, if she just wants to buy it without a reason, then you're just wasting your money. Okay? If she's not baking, she's not into making pastries, then why should you buy a mixer? Okay. So rice cooker, there's a lot of brands, and you know that staple food in the Philippines is rice. So if they're using a stainless steel pot or caldero, there's nothing wrong with that. If they want to upgrade a little bit, which in our house right now we switch from the stainless steel pot to rice cooker because sometimes we just burn the rice and the rice will just go to waste. If someone's not looking after their pot when the rice is boiling. Okay, so and there's a lot of appliances that can be just useless. Okay, coffee maker. What's that for? Filipinos love to boil water and just buy 3-in-1 like that. The electrical thermos or pitcher or electrical water the heater is very useful if they don't have charcoal for cooking or they run out of cooking gas. All right, so what are you going to do if she's gonna request for osterizer next month, and after a few months a new fridge, after a few months a brand new oven? Okay, the decision is yours. And the last one, and I've been waiting for this. because the last one is Gluta push or glutathione drips. Okay, it might sound too technical, but the easy word for this is just to get white. You know, the injectables that could make a Filipina whiter and faster, but this is more pricey. Okay, this is equivalent to glutathione capsules, whitening pills, um, whitening lotion creams, and so on and so forth. Because this this is something that, yeah, could probably be a self-esteem booster for Filipinas who do not like their skin color. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, you guys know what I mean. They don't like their brown skin color, so they might ask you that, um, baby, I wanna get whiter. I wanna have a white skin tone like yours. I don't feel confident about myself. I feel bad about my skin color. Okay, so maybe the whitening products like what I've mentioned earlier, lotion, pills, capsules, soaps, creams, it's those are not working for her. So maybe she found another thing, or it's a service or a clinic that offers glutathione drips. Okay, so you can see it in the picture here. So a Filipina would only go to a clinic that offers this service, and if for a lot of Filipinos, I don't think, just in my opinion, a lot of us who do this or who wants this, they only want to be white. But the being white because of, or getting whiter because of the glutathione drip is just the side effect of this thing, of this should we say a medical service, because the goal of the glutathione or this drip is it's actually boosting your immune system, because it's a vitamin C booster. So I've read about this, and it's not real. The goal is to, yeah, to supply your body with vitamin C, and you know the role of the vitamin C. And for a lot of Filipinos, we have learned that this IV, we call it IV push, glutathione push, can make their skin white. So again, this focuses on, or should we say, this reflects your Filipinas or a Filipinas, a Filipinos insecurity about our skin color. Wow, that's a lot, guys, and I hope you find this discussion useful, entertaining, and if you want to send some tips or to show more support to my channel, just click the PayPal button, link in my description box. If you have negative reaction, positive reactions, opinions, comments, I would love to read all of them, and just mention it there, put it there in the comment box of this video. So guys, thank you po. Maraming salamat. Please do not forget to smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel or share this video to a foreign friend that you have, and he is planning to meet a Filipina, date a Filipina, or he is with his Filipina now. Okay. So again, this is not to troll, to bash Filipinas, but this is just to educate you and make you see the reality when you are in a relationship with a beautiful Filipina. Paalam guys, see you in the next video.